Hi guys, Gruttz here, and we are back on the Dozacraft server, and today, as you can see in the background, we're working on the witch farm. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and for some reason I just never seem to find the time to do it, but I thought today's the time to do it. So I found myself this witch farm. It's about 3,500 blocks from spawn, which is over that way, and it seems to be perfect for the job. If you look at the biome there, swampland, and it is swampland all around. Quite a lot of water over this side, so that's easy to condition. And then around this side in the back, plains, which isn't too bad. As you can see, I've been knocking some of this down with the help of Connor. This direction we've got some jungle, which still shouldn't be too bad, because I don't have to take the whole jungle down, just a bit of it. So what I've been doing is I've came over here, flattened out the immediate area, and started half slabbing this. What I've made myself is like a little secure area to work, because as you can see, zombies here just can't get to us. Try all they want, but they're not going to get through here. And if you're wondering what this big circle is that's going round, and again in the floor there, that is the activation zone. So as soon as you go outside of this circle here, witches can spawn in there. I like to mark things out visually. It just helps us when I'm building. I can see a lot more of what's going on. Chicken run. And I've also done these walkways in all 4 directions. And I've taken them from the edge of the witch farm. Noisy little thing. From the edge of the witch farm, I've taken them 150 blocks. Now, I know you can just do 128, but I don't plan on being standing dead centre the whole time. I'd like to have room to move around, so I thought I'd do 150 in each direction. And this is going to make a giant square of area that needs to be conditioned. Now, by conditioned, I mean we need to stop anything else from spawning around here. So I need every single bit of land to either be completely destroyed, covered with water, lit, or half slabbed. And as you can tell, I've decided to go with the half slab option. Yeah, it's a big job, but I think it's worth it. The drops from a witch farm are valuable, really. They're really valuable drops. Redstone, glowstone, gunpowder, and that's just a few of them. They're the main ones. Anyway, now that I've got this sort of little secure work area, I think I'm going to make the actual main structure of the witch farm. So if you bear with me, I'll just grab some materials and then we'll be right back to start on it. First thing we're going to do here is we're going to mark out the spawnable areas of a witch hut. Now, witch huts have a very special property of being the only place a witch can spawn. It needs to be in a witch hut, or at least in the area that the witch hut covers, and it needs to be in swampland. Also, the witch hut, the area of the witch hut itself doesn't allow any other mob except witches to spawn. Now, the bounding box of where the witch can spawn is basically every bit of the structure, the natural structure. So from that bit there all the way to the edge of here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks, and it should be by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, in height wise, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 blocks. Now the uppermost platform you can have for a witch to spawn is actually right there. Any higher, nothing will spawn. Lower's fine, but no higher. And your bottom bit, your bottom platform of the two is probably going to sit about here. Now, as long as you give them 2 blocks height, that's enough. I like to give plenty of room in between the 2 floors just to allow for pistons and redstone. We're going to go for like a piston pusher movable floor with this design. It seems to be the best one out there. So first thing I need to do is I just need to take away these slabs from here, so I've got room to work. Right, okay, so we've got that clear, and this is the whole spawn area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is the maximum spawn pad size you can have on a witch hut. Look at that little guy go. He's determined to try to figure out how to get into us. Now, this is going to be a piston pushing floor, so it's all going to slide to one side then back again, and I don't want it to come out of the spawnable area, so I am going to lose one line of spawning pad. And I've been looking around at different designs, and usually they go for the 7 size and they'll only make it 6 long. That's losing 9 spots, so I think I'd prefer to go this direction. I don't understand why they don't do it, but yeah. So my spawning platform is going to be yeah. Anyone spot the obvious mistake? That's right, I'm an idiot. I'm actually making me spawn platform out of half slabs, which is spawn proof. So if you bear with us, I'll fix that and I'll be right back. Right, okay, so I've got the bottom spawning platform in place there now, so you can see exactly where it is in relation to the bottom of the witch hut. And when I did that, I also dug out a 3 high drop underneath the platform. Now, I haven't 100% decided what I'm doing with the witches once I've got them. It's either going to be a straight drop all the way down, and you have to drop these guys 30 blocks to kill them. So I either make this whole thing down 30 blocks, so as soon as they come through the floor, it's an immediate death, or I will put water streams in here, push them all to one side, and then drop them down in a single tube. I may go for that option. Now, the straight drop down 30 blocks is the far more efficient one, because you're immediately killing the witch, allowing more to spawn. Whereas when they're getting pushed in water streams, you've got to wait for them to get down, drop, and then die. But I don't have very much in the way of iron for hoppers, and you would want to drop them onto hoppers and fill up the whole floor and take it to one place to collect the loot. Whereas if you push them with water, you can basically push them into one little drop chute, and then one hopper at the bottom will collect the whole lot. So that's what I'm thinking at the minute. So next thing will be to get the next spawning platform in. So I'll just get this back in and I'll be right back. Now obviously from this point on we're going to start dismantling the witch hut. I like to, if you notice, I've left this one shorter than it needs to be because I'm going to have pistons on that row there and I will have pistons on this row here, and I need to leave a gap on one side for the whole floor to push and then be pushed back again, and I don't want it to come out of the witch's spawnable area. I don't want any risk of any other mobs spawning in it, so I've left that area there. I'll keep a mental note of which side it is. It's pointing that direction, and now I'm going to start taking this hut down. Right, okay, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up another few blocks and I'm just going to put the beginning of the roof on here as well. Right, okay, so we've got the bottom spawning platform, top spawning platform, and the beginning of the roof here now. Starting to get a little bit more of a shape of this, so I think what we're going to do next is we're going to put the bottom lot of piston pushers in here. So I just need to grab some materials and I shall be right back. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then these ones are not going to be there. They're going to be not that way around. Come on. There we go. Okay, great. Grab that one, I don't want to waste it. So we've got the pistons in place here now. So, next, I'm going to be using a design by Queen King Happy. I'll put a link in the description for his piston pusher floor tutorial. I saw this and I really do like the design of it. It seems to be perfect for what I want. I just need to switch this out for stone. I don't trust this stuff underneath. And I've run out. Great. So fill this bit in. And what we're going to do is we're going to have 3 comparators. Now, usually I would use a redstone on here, redstone repeaters, but they give off light, whereas comparators don't, and I don't want any light at all getting in here. I want it as dark as possible, so these are perfect. And then we're going to use 2 hoppers going into each other. Like so. And in there, just one random item. And as you can see, that starts the pushing action straight away. Obviously you don't want that pushing all the time, and I'm going to need a sticky piston or slime ball, one or the other. Okay, a slime ball it is. Where's all my pistons and sticky pistons? And there's a witch up there already. Okay. Right, okay, a little bit action for you there. But, as you can see, spawning platform works fine. Hopefully I'm not going to die from this. 8 seconds left. Oh, it's going to be close. Ooh. Okay, survived it. So I'll just make a few of these guys. And what we're going to do is we're just going to drop this on top of there. And we're going to use a redstone. How'd you get through? Okay. I don't know how he actually got in here. Anyway, let's grab me odds and ends. You just stay over there for now. Sword. Right, okay. So, as I was saying, put a redstone block on there, and that stops the noise. Look at these guys, they really want to get to me. And still a bit he probably spawned on top of here, didn't he? Yeah, because there's no in them areas. Anyway, we'll ignore that. Yeah, so we'll have that there. We'll have a block on top of it. And then on there we are going to place our tripwire hook. Tripwire hook. Now I know for a fact I had them with us. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so tripwire hook goes on there, and then just to keep everything spawn proof, we'll have that on there, that one on there, and we'll add one extra just for when this gets extended to cover it. And that's it for that side. Now on the other side, it's extremely similar. The only difference is we're only going to actually use one comparator on this side. So we'll have comparator. Where's the hoppers? There we go. Hopper there. Another one. Sword. Bow. Eight. So we'll put that one there. Again, we'll put any random item in here. That starts the pushing on this side. Put the block on. Okay. Block. Hook. Secure it. Like so. And the only thing left to do is get the string in place. And I hate putting string down because I can never save properly. Just a couple more. There we go. Right, so when the mob stands here, as you can see, the floor gets pushed and the mob will glitch through. And then it resets, and even though it's over this side, it's still in the witch hut spawnable area. So that's perfect. Brilliant. And I'll be securing the pistons because once I've finished I'll put a whole ledge around the outside. So I'll finish that on the bottom floor and I'll be right back. Right, okay, I'm back and I've finished the pistons for both levels. And as you can see, it's quite simple compact wiring, not too much to it. What basically happens is the witch steps on the tripwire. This activates this tripwire hook here, which pushes the piston out, moving the redstone block away from the hopper. This allows the object to pass backwards and forwards inside the hopper, which in turn sends a signal there, pushing this piston out. Exactly the same thing happens on the other side, but there's less of a delay here because there's only one comparator, whereas there's three there. So this will give the push backwards and forwards effect that you see. And as you can see by me glitching myself, the witch will glitch through the floor, and at the minute I've just got them landing in a little pit underneath there. Right, so now we've got the spawning floors finished. What I'm going to do is I just want to put a glass barrier around here so the mob can't just step off on the side here and walk away. Same up the top, and I'll also extend this roof. With the roof, all you're doing is this top bit here, go 15 blocks this direction, 15 that, all the way around. This will ensure that there's no light gets into the spawning platforms even during daytime. So I'll get that sorted out and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we're back. The roof is now on and I'm liking this. It's looking good so far. So basically, as far as the farm structure goes, that is everything done now. I did decide to actually dig out completely underneath here, which I've done. I'll just pop down and show you. I went down, I would say it's just over 30, about 33 blocks I went down. It's about a 30 block drop to kill a witch. I just wanted to make sure, so I went about 33 blocks down. As you can see, I've just got hoppers all over the floor going into one spot. I was thinking about doing the water streams, but then I decided I want it as efficient as possible, so I want them falling straight to death, no swimming around in water and taking time that way. And everything goes into this chest at the minute, and as you can see, there's been a few coming through. Not the fastest at the minute because the whole area still needs a lot of work. I have been getting a bit of help. Vaughan's been coming over and he's been doing a bit of caving for us, but there's still a hell of a lot of caving to do around here. McLovin came over and was helping out with the half slabbing. He did over that way, as you can see. Nothing's been done in that quarter yet, and nothing's been done in that quarter yet, or over the other side of there. I've been half slabbing over that side. This whole quarter is now done, so I think I'm going to move on to this section, and I think just to speed the process up, instead of half slabbing everything straight away, if it's not in swamp biome, I'm just going to light it up with torches on the land for now. You need to half slab swamp area because you don't want the slime spawning, and they will spawn no matter what the light levels. But once you go into, say, the desert there, or the plains around here, you can get away with putting the torches down because there's not going to be any slime spawning anyway. So I'll be doing that, and a lot of caving. I think I have started a little bit of caving when I was over there, and I've got a really strange feeling that I was going in the caves, travelling for miles, and I was going beyond the border. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a map, sort of stand here, view the map, then I'm going to enlarge the map until I can see the whole perimeter. Then when I'm down in the caves, I can just look at the map and make sure I'm not going outside of the perimeter. But I'll be doing that slowly over time at a later date. So for now, I think that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.